Hey there guys and girls, welcome to the first ever Cricket 22 career mode on this channel. So here we are. For this career mode, it'll be based off of me. So I'm going to pick a men's career because after all I am a boy. First thing that pops up in our career mode is our settings. For me, I'll be picking hard because it's a good balance, because medium for me when I was doing some test runs was too easy, and hardest was like ridiculously hard. Like when I was batting, I would get out really often. Here we've got auto skip to career mode player. I'll just have that disabled for now. So the next thing that pops up is if we want to do a career mode story experience or existing player. I'm going to do a career mode story experience because this career mode's got to be based off of me and how I like things to be done in cricket. Here we are, we've got a cutscene for the first time in a career. Oh, we've got a little cutscene here of me sitting on the bench. It looks like this is at my home club ground. And oh, here's a little cutscene of me sitting on a bench talking to, looks like my agency, and we're on the phone and someone is saying, hello, yes, we've reached the cricket talent agency. I'm sorry, but who are you? Look, I'm in terrible hurry and I'm meant to be getting a call from a future superstar in a moment. So who did you say you are again? So I think this is where I have to put in my first name, my surname / my last name. So my name is David Putty, yep, and I'll continue. Yes, that's right, of course. I'm going to do my best to remember your name, but please forgive me if I forget down the track. I swear I can't remember the names of some of the international superstars I represent. And you're a wrist spinner specialist, aren't you? After putting our name in, the next thing that pops up is from my agent is saying, yes, that's right, of course. I'm going to do my best to remember your name, but please forgive me if I forget down the track. I swear I can't remember these names of some of the international superstars I represent. And you're a wrist spin specialist, aren't you? I don't know if you watched my last video or not, but I put a poll underneath my YouTube video, and in that poll it has, because I wanted to have a suggestion for you guys, if I should be a fast-paced bowler, a wrist spinner, or a finger spinner. And here's the results on the screen. On the screen, it shows that only one person took part in the poll, so I'll say thank you to that person because that really helps me out for this career mode. So in this career mode, I will be a wrist spinner because I got one vote, and fast-paced bowler and a finger spinner got no votes. So this career mode in Cricket 22, I will be a wrist spinner, although in real life when I do play cricket I am a fast-paced bowler, but for this sake we'll just be a wrist spinner. So I'll just put down that's me, you know your stuff, because that's what you guys voted on to do. Next thing that pops up from our agent is, now I understand your career goal is to earn one of those rare baggy green caps. For me, yes, because I live in Australia, so I'll put down, yep, got it. The next thing that pops up from our talent agency is, he says that, got it, I'm on a roll today. I'm sure you'll achieve all your goals in your career, but everyone has to start somewhere first. With your talent, we'll be able to get you into any domestic club. So tell me, which region catches your fancy? So most of you don't know, I'm born and I do live in South Australia, and so for this career mode, I will be choosing the Southern Redbacks because they're from South Australia and they're my home state team, so pick South Australian Redbacks. Next thing that our talent agency says is, good move, a lot of the world's greatest come out of there. Now tell me, which club do you want to start your career at? So most of these clubs that are showing up on the screen here are pretty much true, except for the logos, of course, because none of these clubs are actually sponsored in the game because it'd be too hard for the company to do so. But for the sake of the career mode, I'm just going to pick a team that catches my fancy by their logo and what their outfit might look like. So after looking for a while, the club that I'm going to choose is Tea Tree Gully, because one fact that I know is Travis Head, that you might know, that plays for Australia, came from Teacher Gully, and Teacher Gully, that I know of, produces pretty good state and district players, and on this game their logo as well looks pretty good, so I'm going to select for the career mode Teacher Gully for my club cricket team. Another thing from my agent is, he says, another great choice. You've got a great coach and facilities, and you are really focused on talent development. You'll make good strides there. The only thing I can select here is I'm actually at the club office right now. Next thing that talent agency says is, you are taking the initiative, huh? I love to see it. Okay, let me get a coach on the phone and we'll organize your first meeting. So I'll just put down, great, thank you, talk to you later. So it looks like here is where I make my career mode player. I don't know if you saw in the last video, I put out a quick, 1 or 2 minute video of me making my player. So what I'm going to do first up is I'm going to copy my appearance from the Academy, because I saved it to the Cricket Academy. And if any of you guys want to, download my player, it will be on the Cricket Academy. I'm not sure what it'd be under, but if you just type in, let's say, David Putty, it should come up. So to the right of the screen of you, that's what my cricket player will look like, or that's what my appearance will look like. And I just have to go through my date of birth and all of my batting and bowling and all of that again, because it didn't save when I saved it to the Cricket Academy. So I'll just go through that now. So I just put my birth date in. I don't think it really matters in this career mode, because I think you start at the age of 18 anyway, so it doesn't really start from my actual age. So my batting hand will be right because I'm right-handed. My bowling arm is right, and batting technique I'll choose is probably style 5, because most of you guys probably don't know, when I play cricket, like in real life, I like to lean off my back foot first before driving or cutting a ball. That's just how it feels comfortable for me, so I might translate this into career mode. Bowling technique. So this is a good one. So for a bowling style, for a wrist spinner, I've just chose style 1. It just looks the best. One action that did caught my eye was action 4. I can't remember what his name was, but I have seen video clips of a bloke bowling like this. Personally, I don't know how the hell you could bowl like that, but hey, if it works for him, it works for him. So the shirt number that I'll be choosing is number 29, because it's my favourite number and I like the look of number 29. The back of my shirt name will be Putty. Some of my friends and family members either call me Putty, Pud, or Puddles, but I don't really care which one you call me in the comments below. The commentary surname, I don't think they'll have my last name, because my last name isn't really common, so I'll probably just put it as my commentary surname will be David, because they don't have my last name. My voice doesn't really matter. I'll just probably just leave it on David and probably just turn the vocal pitch down a bit. That sounds alright. Bowling expression sounds, I'll just have that off because I don't really produce sound when I bowl. My appearance, so real life, I'm roughly 6'1", so I'll just put it as, 187 centimeters. Real life, if you know me, I'm pretty pale, so I will probably just leave it skin tone number 2. My eye colour is blue hazel colour, so something like that will do. My body type, if you know me, I'm pretty skinny-ish, but probably just leave it as that. My head is, I don't know, it's like a long oval shape, but I'll probably just leave it as an oval like that. My eye shape, I'll probably just leave it like that. My nose is pretty hard because I don't really look at my nose that much, but I'll probably just leave it like that. My ears, probably, I don't know, just leave it something like that. My mouth, not too sure what mouth. Oh god, some of these lips. I don't know, I'll just leave it like that. That looks good for my head. For my hair, I'll just leave it because that's what my hair looks like when it's not wet. Hair color, I'll just leave. Hair secondary color, I'll leave. Eyebrows, I'll just leave. They look fine. I'll leave my facial hair. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. So yeah, for my hair, then really need to change anything. Accessories, just leave everything because when I... Oh, hang on, I might... Depends. Yeah, why not? We'll put some zinc on his face. Normally when I play cricket, I wouldn't put zinc on my face because that's just me. It's just my preference. But for the sake of it, put zinc on my career mode player's face because it looks good. Don't wear any batting glasses because I'll look absolutely ridiculous. Fielding glasses, already did that in the other video if you saw it. Pretty nice looking glasses. Yep, then we'll move on to... So now we'll move on into our clothing. I don't think I have to change much here because I just left it how it was from the previous video. So I'll look alright. So for equipment, I'll be starting off with just a plain bat because that's just what I prefer, and it'll make the career mode story a bit more funner because I want to, when I get my first 5 or if I get 100 runs for the first time, then I'll pick a sponsor for my bat. But put in the comments below if you would like that to happen. If not, I can keep my bat plain until we get to state level cricket. For my hat, I'll just keep it baggy white. Looks pretty good. Helmet, I'll just keep as club. Gloves, I will change up to my liking because those gloves, in my opinion, look hideous by the colour. So I've just changed my gloves. I've just kept it pretty simple. White glove with a bit of blue because it matches with our club uniform. I don't need to keep in gloves because I'll never be a keeper. In my opinion, keeping is boring for my own preference. Moving on, for my arm wear. In real life, I do wear an arm guard, but in the game, for some reason, they just don't look overly great. So I will be just using like a small little arm guard like that. For pads, I'll just, as a normal club one, they look perfectly fine. So after making our player, now I'm going to hit confirm. So now we've got another cutscene, looks like it's with our coach. He's saying, "Hello there, welcome. I was told you'd be dropping by. Sorry you've caught us a little unawares. I haven't even had lunch yet, but that's not important. What's important is that you're here. So let's get you set up and running. Can you start by giving me a summary of yourself as a player? I know I should know this already, but humour me and tell me in your own words." So, my batting archetype, for me, personal, I'm a bloke that just likes to, I don't know, slog it, smash the shit out of the ball whenever I can. So, for me, I'll definitely not be a defensive or a focus player, but in the career mode, I will be defensive and all that when I play like 3-day matches, or when it comes to first class cricket, I will be more defensive. But when it comes to T20 games, look out because I will probably be trying to smash every ball for 6. So for my batter archetype, I picked big hitter. For my bowling archetype, when I'm pace bowling, I like to steam in at full pace and try to knock the stumps over. But as a wrist spinner, it's a bit different because you're trying to get more turn on the ball. So out of all of these, my bowling archetype I want to choose is probably turn. So underneath it says, I'm a big hitter with a bat. When bowling, I like to get it turning. That sounds pretty accurate, so I'll just click accept. So the next thing the coach says is, understood, those abilities will certainly be good for our team. Now, I won't be doing my job if I didn't help you work through your weaknesses. So tell me, what part of your game are you unhappy with? So my batting weakness in real life is probably against spin, because I absolutely hate people bowling slow because that's when it usually gets me out. That's why I like facing more fast-paced bowlers. But in this career mode, I'll say spin. My bowling weakness I'll put in, not too sure, I'll put in, I don't know, special delivery. After my bowling wickets, it says down below, batting wise, sometimes the spinners give me a bit of trouble. That's pretty fair. In regards to bowling, I'm not the best at deceiving the batters. Or I might have to change that one to, what's it like with balance? So in regards to bowling, I don't have any major strengths or weaknesses. Yeah, that sounds pretty good because in real life I never really do spin bowling unless we're having a muck around. But yeah, that sounds alright. Next thing the coach says is, I think we can do something about that. Now, can you also tell me, what do you think your strengths are? So I think here is we have some perks that we have to put down. This will stride us to get better through the ranks of our cricket, so we get higher player ratings. So I'm just going to go through and pick all my perks, and I'll come back to you once I've finished them all. So here are all my perks. So I pretty much even it out between the bowling and the batting because I'll be probably a batting all-rounder. I'm not too sure yet. I'll probably have to figure that out in a couple minutes' time. But here I've got is, for my first one for batting, is bodybuilder. It boosts the power skills of my hitting, so I can hit further and longer sixes and more strong, forceful fours. The next one is a T20 slogger. Boosts skills for playing a slogging game, suits to T20s. So this will hopefully benefit me when it comes to when I bat in T20 because I just like to smash every ball for six. That's what I'm like in real life as well. The next one, the last perk for batting is drive on, boost the drive skill. So I need this probably for first class because I'll probably be driving the ball and blocking the ball a lot more. So it'll make me more confident and a better player throughout this career mode. First perk for my spin bowling is turn it up, boost the turn skill. So this will hopefully give me more points when I turn the ball in different directions a lot more, so it'll give me more points. Second one is mystery spinner, boost skills for a spin bowler focused on trick balls. So this is pretty much like turn it up. This will give me more skills when I flick the ball out of the hand of my wrist and it turns different ways and tricks the batter. The last one is Spin Master, boosts a wide range of spin skills. So this one's they're all pretty similar. Just hopefully will make me over time be a better spinner with directions and stuff so I can take more wickets and become a better player. Last perk I put down is Strong Arm, boosts the throwing strength skill. So just put that down so when it comes to if I do fielding, probably won't be much fielding in this career mode, but to make me more accurate when I throw a long distance. So yeah, that's all my perks. I'll hit confirm. Next thing the coach says is, that's great to hear. I think you're going to add to the team nicely and we'll be glad to have you. So finally, let's talk about your fitness. How good are you feeling out there at the moment? So my fitness skill right now in real life, my fitness skill is pretty good because I'm still young. I'm still in my teenage years. So I'll probably put this into my career mode as well. So the one that stands out to me is I feel like I could run all day, maybe not sprint that fast. So I'll probably put that one down because that suits to me a bit more. Next thing that the coach says is, your stamina tells me you'd be the best in the outfield. Do you have the patience to give that a go? Me, I don't really give two craps because I won't be doing much fielding. So yeah, I'll just say I think these seems like good positions for me in the field. Last thing that coach says is, well, that's all I need to know, and what you need to know is we have a match tomorrow. But before that, the rest of the team are just about done with their training. So I'll introduce you to everyone. So here's our team. Listen up, everybody. We've got a new player joining us today. We need some fresh blood in the team. You've got plenty of potential. Let's ensure that we're feeling welcome and good to play out there. So go bowling or something, you kids, do after training to get know everyone better. Coach orders. So there I am, just shaking the hands of every player on the team. Team looks alright. Coach seems friendly. So yeah. So now it's just installizing career. So it looks like we're heading into our first Teacher Gully club game. It's a T20 game. Round 1. For these career modes, I'll just be playing as myself, because if I was playing as a team, these videos, man, will be probably going for like 6 hours, and I don't really want to be sitting here for that long. I'll just have a look at the match settings. I'll probably just leave it as it is. So yeah, let's start our first match in career mode. So welcome to our first career mode game against Wyala. This is pretty unrealistic because Wyala in South Australia is like out in the country, so nowhere near Teacher Gully, but our lineup looks alright. Looks like we're batting at 8th or 9th, so it seems alright. Hopefully by the time we get to captain, I can move myself up in the batting order so we can focus more on our batting. For now, it will do. So now we're down to the toss. The captain just tossed the coin. Wyala is called tails. Wyala's won the toss, and what are they going to choose? Wyala has chosen to bowl, so it looks like we get to bat. Hopefully we get to bat. I'm not too sure because it's only a T20 match, and T20 matches go pretty fast. So I've skipped through. Didn't look like we got to bat, but it looks like we're on to bowl now for the first time. So here we are in our nice blue outfit. We're looking good here. First ball, I'll probably just go for a full top spin just to see how it goes. Oh, it's a good nut for the first ball. So if you guys are into cricket, you probably have found out past... Oh, is that a wicket? Sorry for cutting in there. As he chopped that on to the keeper. Here's a highlight of our wicket. As we get Everett Osborne out for our first club wicket. Jesse Barnett comes out. But going back onto the topic. So, I don't know if you guys know, but past couple of days has been, I don't know, pretty sad in the cricket community. There has been 2 legends that have died. 2 of them being Rod Marsh and Shane Warne. In this career mode video, I'm not going to get too much into it because there'll be another video coming out shortly. Oh, that was a good ball. Of my thoughts and all of that. But stay tuned for the next video as I will be explaining that. Oh, something I didn't get to check before is how much Wyala made. So from the scorecard, it looks like we made 151 runs off of 6 wickets, so it's not too bad. Looks like every player chipped in, but yeah. So moving on to our second over in T20 match. See if we can get some rotation on the ball. Oh! Surely the wicketkeeper could have got that. Let's see if we can toss this ball up. Oh, that was edgy by Barnett. As that runs away for 4. I'll change it up. I'll put a leg break in there. Put some flight into it. Oh, as we've made him play off his back foot. So this is the last delivery of the second over. We've only come off of 5 runs this over, so let's make this last ball count. Oh, as that just misses the stumps. So we'll come back onto the attack on the 11th over. Looks like Wyala is in a bit of trouble. So let's see if I could just, I don't know, put a full slider up there and put it to max effort. As he does a weird little hook shot to my fielder. We'll just do a standard delivery for this one. Or this could be a no ball. Oh, it wasn't a no ball. So, something I'd like to know from you guys, I briefly, as that misses that, as I briefly discussed in the last video, was if you guys want to see me do a Big 11 online mode where we have to make our own team, but there's some restrictions. I'm not too sure what the restrictions are, or field against that. Not sure as what the restrictions are on the players, but if you're interested in the Big 11, just comment below underneath this on if you want to see it or not. If you don't want to, it's fine, but I thought it'd be a good way because most of the gameplay that I'll be producing is career mode. But here we come back on for our last over. We've only got scoring off of 5 runs and we've taken 1 wicket, so it's not bad so far. Oh, that just misses the bat. Even my players are shaking their head. Toss another one up there. Oh, as he hits that one away for 4. It's a nice shot from him. So here we are, the last ball of our first match. Oh, we'll go after that. That looks half plumb. Oh, umpire says no. So, looks like Tetra Gully just won by 3 runs. And our bowling display was alright. We got 1 wicket for 13 runs. And yeah, the player of the match was Ian McDonald from our team. So that's another great thing. So looking at our stats from the game, we bowled 4 overs, had 2 maidens. That's pretty good for a T20. 13 runs, 1 wicket. Our economy only went for 3.25, so one of the lower ones. That's good. And we only bowled 1 extra. Not too sure what that was, but yeah. So after the game, we've almost made it to level 2. For our batting is nothing because we didn't get the bat. Our bowling, we've gone up plus 20 on top spin and a little bit on everything else. Our fielding went up all by 12, but we didn't do any fielding, so it doesn't really matter. So now we're at another cutscene. Well played. It's never easy on our first match, and you more than pulled your own weight. I'm looking forward to seeing how you grow from here. So I'll be here for you whenever you want to come down to the nets and practice. I'll be planning out a bit of a drill for you based on how you have been travelling. Training in the net will keep you informed and can grow your skill base over time as you can gain more experience. So anyway, I've got a drill planned out for you today. Let's see and let's go. So it looks like we're in our first net practice. First time batting as well. As we just drive that straight down the ground. So I'll just fast forward this net section. So just as my game crashed, I was about to say I'll just fast forward this net session. And I'll just crunch that for 6. So for now, I'll just leave it as this because our next game is a club 50 over match against Berry, also a club from out in the country of Adelaide. Don't know why Tetra Gully's versing them again, but hey, so thank you for watching and stay in tune for the second round of career mode coming to you soon.